I welcome you all in this session. Myself, Arti Telaulikar, Assistant Professor from PES's RSN College of Arts and Science, Ponda, Goa. Title of the unit, Biology of Mangroves. Module name, Seed Dispersal and Establishment in Mangroves. In this module, you will be learning about seed dispersal in mangroves, and establishment of seed in mangroves. By the completion of this module, you will be able to explain seed dispersal and describe establishment of seeds in mangroves. Seed dispersal. Plants produce seeds that are capable to grow into new plants. If the seeds fall to the ground under the parent plant, they might compete for light, water, or nutrients from the soil, leading to high mortality. Plants being rooted and immobile rely upon a variety of dispersal vectors to transport their propagules. Seed dispersal means dissemination of seeds to various distances from their parent plants. Seed dispersal ensures the germination and survival of some of the seeds. Seed dispersal in mangroves. Mangroves are found in the tropical, subtropical, and intertidal regions of the world. They grow in saline water and saline and anoxic soil. Here in this image we can see mangrove ecosystem. Mangroves have evolved a special mechanism to help their offspring survive in harsh environment. All mangrove trees share two reproductive adaptations, that is viviparity and propagule dispersal. After mangrove flowers are pollinated, the plants produce seeds. Unlike most plants whose seeds germinate in soil, many mangroves like the red mangrove are viviparous, whose seeds germinate while still attached to the parent tree. The seeds in mangroves do not germinate in the soil due to high salt contents and deficiency of oxygen in the marshy habitats. Here in this image we can see mangrove soil. In mangroves, the seed dormancy is absent. Embryo grows continuously without any hindrance inside the fruit while it is attached to the mother plant. The little seedlings are called propagules. The image in this slide is about the propagules of red mangroves. Once germinated, the seedling grows either within the fruit, like in the case of Avicennia, wherein the embryo develops while on the parent plant but does not penetrate the fruit coat. Or the seedling might grow out through the fruit to form a propagule which can produce its own food via photosynthesis. Example, Rhizophora and Cereops. The first image is of the black mangrove fruit. In the second image, we can see the propagule of red mangrove. And the third image shows the white mangrove fruit. The matured propagules gets detached and falls either into water or soil. If a mangrove seed falls during low tide, it can begin to root in the soil. The mature propagule which falls in the water can transport it to great distances. Mangrove seeds or the propagules are buoyant and therefore suited to water dispersal. Obligate dispersal period. Obligate dispersal period is the period when propagule drops from the parent tree and remains in the water. During this period, embryonic development continues. In the case of red mangroves, the obligate dispersal period is of 40 days. In the case of black mangroves, it is 14 days. And in the case of white mangroves, the obligate dispersal period is around 5 days. So, depending upon the species, propagules will float for a number of days. Then it is waterlogged and sink to the muddy bottom where they lodge in the soil. Establishment of seed. Once a propagule is ready to root, its density changes so that the elongated shape now floats vertically rather than horizontally. In this position, it is more likely to lodge in the mud and root. Viviparous germination. Here, the whole seedling floats horizontally on the tides and currents. When the seedling reaches brackish water, the less buoyant root sinks. It flips the whole seedling to a vertical position where the root can hopefully touch bottom and take hold. Cryptovivipary germination. Some mangroves like Avicennia and Soneraceae produce seeds and fruits which have buoyant outer coating to float until reach favorable water salinity. When the salinity is right, the coating peels off so the seed sinks to the bottom and takes hold and grows. If it doesn't root, it can alter its density and drift again in search of more favorable conditions. The lateral roots immediately develop on this seedling and it soon establishes as a plant in the muddy soil. The plumule remains above the water level and grows safely. The flotation time allows for the propagules to vacate the area where their parent grows and avoid competition with an already established mangrove. References. Thank you.